Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Lion of God channel, where truth, healing, and divine love meet. If you've clicked on this video, chances are you've been feeling something big shifting inside you. A magnetic pull, an inner knowing, a sense of calm, mixed with excitement. Maybe you've even been wondering, is the final union with my twin flame just around the corner? Beloved, if that's your heart speaking, this video is for you. Because today, we're talking about what the divine feminine needs to do when final twin flame reunion is about to manifest in the 3D. The journey up until now may have been long, filled with surrender, pain, awakenings, deep love, and soul work. But when union is near, truly near, your role, your energy, and your awareness becomes even more important. Let's walk through this together. You're not alone. The signs reunion is close. Hello, my loves. Let's begin by talking about one of the most exciting parts of the twin flame journey. Those sacred moments when you feel that something is shifting. When you just know, deep in your soul, that final union is near. But how do you really know? You see, before anything happens in the physical, something starts to move in the spiritual. The soul whispers, the energy ripples, and the signs begin to appear. Not random, not coincidences, but messages from the universe that your timelines are aligning. You might begin having dreams, but these aren't just ordinary dreams. They're vivid. They feel real, like you're actually having a conversation with your twin, soul to soul. You wake up with clarity, or peace, or tears, but more than anything, with knowing. You begin to sense your divine masculine's energy as if he's right there beside you. Maybe while you're cooking, maybe while you're walking outside, maybe during your meditation, or even in the stillness of a quiet moment. He just shows up energetically. You feel him. And it's not your imagination. It's real. Synchronicities become louder and more frequent. You're seeing 1111, 222, 717, maybe even 555. Numbers that speak of alignment, love, spiritual awakening, and change. You hear your twin's name. You see a place that reminds you of him. You might even come across things he used to say. In books, on TV, in random conversations. You start hearing music with lyrics that literally tell your story. You get goosebumps. You feel like the universe is playing DJ just for you, because it is. But here's the biggest sign. You feel ready. And this readiness, it's not anxious. It's not desperate. It's not that clinging feeling that many divine feminines used to feel earlier in the journey. This readiness is calm, peaceful, confident. It's like your soul is saying, I've done the work, I've healed, I've released, and now I'm open to receive. And then, slowly but surely, the external world begins to mirror the internal shift. You may notice that toxic connections fall away. Friendships, karmic ties, old distractions, people who were draining you or pulling you back just disappear. You might also notice that patterns you've struggled with, like people-pleasing, overthinking, emotional triggers, begin to lose their power over you. And if you and your divine masculine have been in separation, you might sense that he's becoming softer, more open, or communication begins to open in small, divine ways. A message, a like, a comment, a physical meeting even. All of this is evidence that the universe is preparing the ground for something holy, something powerful, something written in your soul contract before you were ever born. You, dear one, are being called into your highest frequency, and these signs are not meant to excite your ego. They are meant to prepare your soul. So if you're seeing these signs, breathe, smile, and say, I am ready. Let it come in divine time. Why divine timing matters. Now, I know it's so tempting to look at all these signs and say, okay, universe, I see it. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's make it happen now. And I get it. You've waited, you've healed, you've grown. But I want to share this sacred truth with you, and I invite you to hold it gently in your heart. Divine timing is not delay. It's protection. It's preparation. It's perfection. You see, final reunion isn't something that happens because we want it. It happens when our souls have fully aligned, when both the divine masculine and the divine feminine have returned to themselves, when the energetic field between you is clear enough to hold the sacred union without distortion. The universe isn't keeping your twin from you to be cruel. It's keeping you apart until you're both fully able to honor the sacred fire you share. And here's what I know to be true. The divine masculine needs time to awaken, not just mentally, but emotionally, spiritually, energetically. And the divine feminine, yes, you need time to build trust in yourself, to embody the love you're about to receive. Because let's be honest, in the past, if your union had come earlier, maybe it would have been messy. Maybe the fears, the wounds, the patterns would have sabotaged it. But now, you're different. You're wiser, you're softer, and yet stronger. When you stop trying to force it and instead surrender to the sacred rhythm of the universe, you become a vessel of grace. You stop being a seeker and you become a receiver. And that shift, my love, that surrender, opens the portal to union, faster than chasing ever could. So trust this. Even if you don't see it today, it is unfolding. The universe is never late with sacred love. Never. What the divine feminine must do right now. All right, now let's get into the heart of this video. You've seen the signs, you're trusting the timing. So the big question is, what should you be doing right now as the divine feminine? Because yes, energy matters, your alignment matters. So let's walk through the sacred steps together. Number 1, stay grounded. You might feel surges of energy. Heart flutters, sudden joy, sleepless nights, intense dreams, emotional waves. But in order to receive fully, you must remain anchored. Walk barefoot on the earth. Take salt baths. Do breath work. Journal every day. Drink lots of water. Be present in your body. This isn't just spiritual fluff. This is energy hygiene. Your body is the vessel for union. Treat it as sacred. Number 2, release any last attachments. This is so important. Let go of the how. Let go of the when. Stop checking their social media 10 times a day. Stop replaying the past or trying to predict the future. Let go of any lingering anger or pain, even if it was justified. Because holding on to that old energy weighs you down. Forgiveness doesn't mean you approve of what happened. It means you free yourself from the story that no longer serves you. And when you do that, you rise into alignment. Number 3, embody inner union. Final reunion always begins within. You can't merge with your twin in the physical if you're still fragmented inside. So ask yourself, are you nurturing and soft, yet also assertive and bold? Are you flowing in your creativity, but also grounded in your focus? This is the sacred dance of the feminine and masculine within. You are not half a soul waiting to be completed. You are a whole soul calling in your divine reflection. Number 4. Step into self-love. Now is not the time to question your worth. Not when you're this close. Not when the universe has been preparing you for this moment. Nourish your body. Adorn yourself in beauty. Speak love into your heart every day. Look in the mirror and say, I am worthy of divine love. I am safe to receive it. Reunion doesn't complete you. It reflects your completeness. Number 5. Listen to your intuition. This one is vital. Your soul knows what your ego cannot. So when you get the nudge to write that message, visit that place, or be still. Listen. Your intuition may guide you to prepare, not to chase, but to receive. It may say, wait. It may say, speak now. It may say, let him come. And you'll know. You always know. When you're still, when you're grounded, when you're in love. So trust your inner knowing. It will never lead you astray. What not to do when reunion is close. All right, beloved. Now that we've covered what to do, let's talk about what not to do. Because sometimes, when union is near, the ego flares up, and it can sabotage what the soul has been patiently preparing for lifetimes. So let's lovingly walk through some of the common traps that the divine feminine may fall into, so you can recognize them and rise above them. Don't reach out impulsively from fear. Yes, there may be times when you're intuitively guided to send a message or initiate contact, but if you're reaching out from a place of anxiety just to get a response, just to check if they're still with you energetically, pause, breathe, ask yourself, is this love or is this fear? Because love is calm, fear is frantic. Don't test your divine masculine. No ultimatums, no games. You don't need to manipulate divine timing to get reassurance. He is going through his own awakening, his own inner shifts. And when the time is right, he will come. Not because he was pressured, but because his soul is aligned. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Maybe you see someone else's twin flame story and think, why did they reunite and I haven't? But every pair is on their own divine timeline. Every soul has different karmic lessons, wounds to clear, and purposes to fulfill. Instead of comparison, choose compassion. Celebrate others' unions as proof that it can happen. Let it fuel your faith, not feed your doubt. Don't doubt your own readiness or worthiness. You've come so far. You've cried oceans. You've transformed. Do not let the past convince you that you aren't ready. The fact that your heart is open and you're still standing, that's proof of your divine strength. So here's your mantra in this sacred waiting. I don't chase, I attract, I align, and I allow. How to hold the frequency of union. Now let's talk about something incredibly important. Energetic readiness. Because union isn't about doing, it's about holding. Holding a vibration, holding love, holding peace. Here's how you can embody the frequency of sacred union, starting right now. Gratitude. Begin each morning and end each night with gratitude, not just for the good days, but for the pain that woke you up, for the distance that helped you grow, for the silence that brought you closer to your soul. Gratitude aligns your energy with receiving. Say, thank you for the love I'm about to receive. Thank you for the union already in motion. Visualization from alignment, not from lack. Close your eyes and visualize what it feels like to be with your twin. Not from longing, but from presence. See yourselves laughing together, growing together, being of service together. Feel the joy, the stillness, the safety. Let that energy expand through your heart. Affirmations that anchor your truth. Speak life over your journey daily. Let your words become sacred codes. I am worthy of divine love. I am safe to receive him. Our souls are ready to merge in love and mission. I choose alignment, not attachment. Create a space of sacred receiving. This could be a corner in your home with crystals, candles, or a love letter to your twin. Or maybe it's just your body, well-fed, rested, and honored. Let the universe know you're ready, not with desperation, but with devotion. Stay in your joy. Don't put your life on hold waiting. Dance, create, love your life now. That joy, that light, is magnetic to your twin. They feel it, and it calls them home. Remember, you are not waiting. You are welcoming. And there's a huge difference between the two. What you may feel in the final stretch. Let's talk about what you might feel when union is truly just around the corner. Because the energy shifts in very real, very intense ways. You might experience energy surges, sudden tingles across your skin, pressure in your third eye or heart chakra, vibrations in your lower back, all signs of energy aligning. Your heart might beat differently. You may wake up in the middle of the night with heart flutters, feeling like something big is about to happen. And it is. Emotions may rise out of nowhere. Tears, laughter, nostalgia, sometimes without a clear cause. It's your soul clearing space for what's coming. Let it happen. Dreams intensify. You might experience lucid dreams, astral connections, or dreams that feel like messages. Write them down. They often carry truth your conscious mind needs to hear. You may feel the urge to cleanse or glow up. You suddenly want to declutter your space, buy a new outfit, start a health routine. That's your soul saying, prepare the temple. He's coming. These aren't just physical reactions. They're energetic alignments. Your body and soul are syncing with the sacred reunion that's on the horizon. So when it happens, don't panic, don't overthink. Just feel it and let it flow. How to welcome the reunion in the 3D. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, when your divine masculine finally shows up, in person, in message, in presence. How do you welcome him? Here's the key. You don't perform. You don't pretend. You just be. Be soft. Be present. Be real. Don't replay the past. Don't dig for old wounds. Let it be a new beginning, because that's what it is. When he speaks, listen with your heart. When he opens up, receive without judgment. Don't try to figure it all out in one day. Let love bloom again. Gently. Naturally. This is not a rescue mission. This is not a fairy tale. This is a sacred reconnection of two divine souls, ready to serve love and light on a higher level. See your twin as an equal, a soul who has been through their own fires. Offer them compassion, not expectation. And most importantly, celebrate. Celebrate the love. Celebrate the courage. Celebrate the soul contract finally coming into form. But do it with humility, with gratitude, with grace, because you've made it, beautiful soul. You're coming home, not just to your twin, but to yourself. So here's what I want you to carry in your heart as you close this video. You were never meant to chase this love. You were born to embody it. This union has always been written in the stars, but it's been carved in your soul, lifetime after lifetime. And now it's coming into form. Don't doubt the signs. Don't rush the timing. Just align with the frequency. Stay grounded in your truth and open your arms with peace in your heart. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you feeling union close? What signs have shown up for you lately? What's one thing you're doing right now to prepare? Let's hold space for each other. Let's celebrate each other. We're all walking each other home. If this message touched you, please like this video, share it with a soul sister who needs it, and subscribe to the Lion of God channel for more love, light, and guidance. I'm sending you waves of love and blessings. May your journey into union be soft, sacred, and soul-affirming. Until next time, stay grounded, stay radiant, and stay ready. Because, beloved, your time is near.